Did you say boss? You talking to me? Oh, of course you are. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jaleisha. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me, and make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss any more of my face. And if you're already subscribed, I truly and sincerely appreciate each and every one of you that actually tune into my videos, subscribe, and watch me and my shenanigans. I really appreciate it. Today's video is really exciting. Most people are quarantined right now. There isn't much to do, so I've actually been hooked on YouTube. Most of the videos that I've started watching are mainly business and entrepreneurial videos. So I was inspired to sort of do my own spin and take on it. I've been literally watching so many videos of so many beautiful and talented young women start businesses throughout quarantine or even before quarantine, and it's really inspiring. So I wanted to create my own series. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. I know a lot of the videos that I watch are like episode entrepreneur vlog or things like that. I don't know if I want to call it an episode, chapter. I'm not quite sure, but we'll know once this video is uploaded what I decide to call it. If you follow me on Instagram at Jaleisha Moss, make sure you follow me. You would know that I made a huge announcement on live a couple weeks ago, and I want to officially bring it onto my platform here just in case you guys haven't heard. I'm starting a skincare line. I'm really excited to announce that I'm starting a skincare line. I'm so happy and excited and anxious and nervous. I have so many emotions, but I'm actually starting a skincare line. I've been working on my skincare line all quarantine, you guys. Like all quarantine. So just a backstory, I want to sort of let you know why I'm starting a skincare line, what inspired me, what, who, when, where, all of that good stuff. Before quarantine, before all of this crazy stuff happened, I was actually working 2 jobs. I had a full-time, a part-time, and I was also freelance makeup artist. I had really no free time to do much. It left me no room to really focus on the things that I wanted to do personally, from doing stuff around the house to doing what I need to do as far as my business. Once this quarantine happened, it was sort of like a blessing for me, and I understand that everyone's quarantine is completely different. I don't want to encourage anyone to do something they don't feel like doing. If this quarantine means sleeping, exercising, gardening, do whatever makes you feel happy during this quarantine. So during this quarantine, I actually took advantage of the free time that I was allowed and started focusing on my business and things that I've been wanting to get done for a long time. So I actually came up with the idea for starting a skincare line a while ago. I just never had the time to actually think about it and figure it out, and I honestly was too focused on work to actually feel inspired. One thing for me is I have to really feel inspired and I have to really love it. It's always been a thought, but it's not something that I actually pursued. So the first time I actually really took it serious was earlier this year when I traveled out of the country. I took my first international trip to Cabo, Mexico, and it was amazing. The whole trip was so inspiring, and I left there wanting to do more. When I went to Cabo, we went to a restaurant, and inside of the restaurant there was a skincare shop, like within the restaurant. And when I went in, like, it was just refreshing. First of all, Cabo is refreshing. If you haven't gone to Cabo, I highly recommend it. Like, you should definitely put it on your travel list. The scenery is absolutely beautiful. I saw whales, dolphins, seals. Everything was just so tangible. When I walked into the skincare shop, I was so inspired and it just felt good. I walked in, there was everything from natural soaps, scrubs, body oils, lotions, literally you name it, everything was there. And honestly, I've been to plenty like stands, skincare shops and things like that within the state that I live in, but it was just different. It was a different feeling. I don't know if it was because it was my first international trip. I really don't know if it was that whole travel high. Like, I don't know, but it was just different. When you come home and you unpack like the things that you bought out of the country or the things you bought when you were traveling, it's just like, wow, this was a souvenir that I had, but it wouldn't last long because it was a skincare product. So I ended up going on their website and researching, ended up being able to ship to me. However, I was just like, I want something that's I can access it easily. And I was like, you know what, I can make this stuff myself. So I would say the trip to Cabo is what really inspired me and pushed me to want to go ahead and pursue the idea of starting a skincare skincare line. So originally when I had the idea of making it for myself, that's all it was gonna be, just for myself. Like I was just gonna make things and be like, okay, this is something I can use within my household. So initially it was just an idea, a hobby. So I was reaching out to people that I know who make things locally. There is one girl that I do definitely want to give credit to, Beatrice Fortune. Follow her on Instagram. She's actually a girl who created my first logo for me for my makeup company, which is MUA Moss, and she does bomb logos. But I reached out to her because I know she has a skincare line, and I was like, do you do classes, things like that, just to see like, okay, who can I reach out to teach me how to make products for myself. She said no, but she directed me to resources and geared me in the right direction. It says a lot about a person when they offer you help or they give you just an inch so that way you can learn. I take no offense to this, but some people just aren't willing to share, which is completely understandable. Some people aren't willing to share their resources or where to start. So I'm thankful that she showed me where to start. She wasn't actually the only person I reached out to. I did like Google research trying to find people who made skincare products locally. So I was just like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna skip the class. I'm just gonna research and figure out how to do it myself. I know this video is like hella talking, but when I tell y'all I've been researching like since then non-stop, like I can't even begin to, like I literally have a notebook full of research, you guys. Like this is all my notes. So the more I researched, the more I got excited about it. It's like once you love something or once you get inspired by something, you really like start to figure out what you like about it. You like get hooked. The more I researched, I was like, you know what? Okay, this is gonna be fun. From there, I felt like I was doing so much research on what I wanted to make and the products that I wanted to make for myself and the ingredients I wanted to use for myself. The more I researched it, the more I was like, you know what? I could make this into a business. Personally, I feel like a lot of people launch businesses and they don't do the groundwork as far as researching how to do it and how to perfect it. And that's no shade to anyone or anything like that. But me personally, I feel like if I'm researching how it is, I'm doing my homework. I did my homework on it basically. So I was like, you know what? I can turn this to a business. Why not? Skincare. I already do makeup, so it's not too far-fetched to incorporate a skincare line. And I had initially already thought about doing a skincare line anyway, so I was like, you know what? This would marry perfectly together, skincare and makeup. At the end of the day, you're not gonna have flawless makeup if your skin isn't good, okay? And I'm not saying you have to have perfect skin or anything because that's just unrealistic. I want to create products that are going to give you good skin. I want to make products that help you love your skin. That's basically the backstory. So literally, the more I researched, the more I fell in love, and that's how I decided to start my own skincare line. Plain and simple. Not plain and simple, but that's the gist of it. I do have a name in mind. I know exactly what I'm naming my skincare line. I recommend follow me on Instagram so that way you know exactly when I launch at Jaleisha Moss. So yeah. There are a number of reasons why I don't have a launch date just yet, but the main reason is because I want everything to be perfect, if not almost perfect. I literally am doing everything myself, so it's taking a bit longer than I expected. And I should have known, but honestly, when you have an idea, it's just like you're excited about it and you're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna drop. This is, yeah, all that goes out the window once you actually start working and realizing that it's just unrealistic. From the logo to my website, marketing material, packaging, literally everything I'm doing on my own. So it's just taking a bit longer because I want quality things. I really want everything to look like it came from a $1 million company. When I release my products and people start buying it, I want them to get their order and I want them to feel like it came fresh off the assembly line. I want the whole nine. Not to mention, a big thing that I'm working on is formulas and figuring out what products I want to offer first. I want to make sure that I have great core products and I want to make sure that I have a good lineup and I have things that are available for a number of people in a wide variety and range. I know my skin is one way, but just because my skin is one way doesn't mean your skin is one way. So I want to make sure there are things for everyone to pick and choose from. It's taken a while, but I feel like at the end of the day, it'll all be worth it. I'm going to be happy and you're going to be happy. And that's my goal. I just want everyone to be happy. Can we all just get along? You know, I want the best for you. I know this video was a super talkative video. I'm just really excited. I'm really happy. I feel relieved that I've announced it here on YouTube. I cannot wait to share the process. That's really the main reason why I want to start vlogging this journey, because watching everyone do these business vlogs and entrepreneur vlogs. It's so amazing to see how they started versus where they are now. So this is pretty much like a documentary style journey that I want to take you guys along with me. And I don't care if 5 people watch or 5,000 people watch. The main reason I do YouTube is because it makes me happy. It's a hobby. It's pretty much my me time. And honestly, I want something for my kids in the future to look back on and see their mom. I don't want to make this like too long. This is pretty much the end of the video. Stay tuned for my documentary series, if you want to say. So make sure you stay tuned and are subscribed so you know when I post, and turn on the bell notifications so you do know when I post. Like I said, I'm really excited and I cannot wait for you guys to come along this journey with me. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.